So a week after we spoke to the students at Wycombe High School as they opened their A-level results, today is GCSE Results Day. And for thousands of young people across the UK, this morning marks a pretty big moment after years of hard work. At Wycombe High School, students have been arriving since 8 o'clock this morning to collect their results in person. So the school has been full of excitement. Last week I spoke to Nicola Renyard. She's not here this week because her children are opening their GCSE results. But a little earlier this morning, I caught up with Penny and two students, Hafsa and Evie, who'd only just discovered how they'd done. So first of all, let me welcome you all to Wycombe Sound. Good morning. Hello. I'm faced by a wall of people here, which is amazing. Let me start with you, Penny, if I can. Was it an early start for you this morning?
It was, yeah. We were in school for 7 o'clock. But we didn't know the results until 8, or I didn't. So I was probably as full of anticipation as much as the students were to find out how they'd done, because they've worked so hard. I wanted them to come in and be happy with their results.
I think there's this thing, actually, isn't there, where we forget that the staff and the teachers are equally as invested and get equally as excited as all the students.
Very much so.
Hafsa, let me start with you. Welcome. A quick question for you to start us off. You've probably managed this morning quite a few times over the summer. What was the reality of this morning? How did it feel when you came into the school? And tell me how you did with your exam results.
I was kind of nervous because I didn't know how I was going to do. But then when I checked my results, I was really happy to find out that I got 5 9s and lots of 8s as well.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, well done. Congratulations. You must have been so pleased with that.
Yeah.
Evie, how about you? Good morning. How did you do this morning?
I did good. Yeah, I got 11 9s.
Oh, wow. So tell me when you opened it, what was it like a moment, or for both of you really, was it like this moment of reality where you looked at this and had to double check what you were reading?
Yeah, a little bit, I'd say so, yeah.
Evie, did you do this thing? Because some people have told me that they do this thing where they scan down the results to try and find a very specific subject that they were really interested in. Was there one subject that you particularly wanted to look at first?
Yeah, I'd say I looked for history first because I think it was the one that I'd sort of worked the hardest for, because I'd probably struggle with it the most. So I wanted to see what I got in history.
Had you got to that point in your head where you thought you probably weren't going to do as well in history as maybe some of the other subjects?
Yeah.
All right, Penny, look, you're surrounded by students who are discovering their results this morning. What's the atmosphere like at the school? Because you talked about it being at 8 o'clock this morning. We're pre-recording this a little bit earlier, or a little bit after 8 o'clock. But what's the atmosphere? I guess there's still lots of people around at the school.
Yeah, there's lots of buzzing. And the really lovely thing to see is that all the students have come in with their friends. Their parents are sort of behind them, but they've wanted that experience of celebrating with their friends. So they've nervously opened it. Some of them have snuck out to a private place and opened the envelope to have a look there, and then rushed back in to tell them friends. And some people were really worried about certain subjects, and then they've opened it and it's like, I've passed, I've done what I need to. That's many of them are talking about whether they want to keep the same options or whether they want to change their options. But The really important thing is that everybody's got opportunities. So even for some students who may not have done as well as they wanted to, we offer support to make sure that they can make the right choices going forward for their next stage of their WHS journey.
Obviously, students are the stars of the show today, but let me just talk to the parents at the back here for just 1 minute. I've been there. I've been through that. To any of you guys, you must be so proud today.
Yes, very much so. But she's worked really, really hard for it, so she's earned it.
Yes, it's a journey for parents as well, isn't it? I mean, I don't think unless you've been through that. I know when my kids went through GCSEs, it was like I actually felt I was taking the exams on their behalf at one point. It's kind of like you invest so much in terms of the revision, but proud parents is a fantastic thing to see. Hafsa, let me come back to you again. The school is much more than just exam grades. What's been the best bit of your first 5 years at Wycombe High?
Well, that's the first thing we've got to say, actually. Hafsa joined us in year 10.
Ah,
So
okay.
that makes her results even more amazing because
Well,
she's had to get to speed. So I'm going to put that in there, but I'll let Hafsa let you know how she's got on
okay.
the
Well,
last.
let's ask you your journey at Wycombe High. What's it been like?
At the start, it was a bit of like a change, so it took some time to transition, but it was quite easy with the support of the teachers and how kind everyone was.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Funnily enough, my daughter did the same thing as well. She joined. She wasn't at Wycombe High. She went to a different school, but she joined partway through as well. And you come in, you're then having to reform new relationships and everything else. So it's a really big challenge. So let me come to Evie again. Is there a teacher? Oh, I'm going to call you out on this one, or get you to name names. Is there a teacher that made you was that I don't know that provided a particular difference for you over the time you've been at Wycombe High, and what was it for you that made that teacher stand out?
I'd say I'm really grateful to my English teacher, Miss Clube, because honestly, in the lead up to exams, the amount of like essays and past papers I gave her to mark was like through the roof. So it was really like helpful for me to get that feedback from her because I know it must have taken her like a lot of time to go through what and support me in that way.
Yeah. Question for both of you actually is your next step into sixth form, is that your kind of your thinking? Hafsa, let's and what are you thinking of for sixth form?
I'm staying here and I'm doing biology, chemistry, psychology, and an EPQ.
Wow. They're very biology's so I did biology. I love biology actually. It was a great subject. Where does that take you to after sixth form? Have you got kind of like a future career thinking that you want to go in a certain direction?
Yeah, I really want to be a dentist.
Oh wow, okay, great. What about yourself, Evie?
I'm also staying here and I'm doing maths, further maths, English literature, and Spanish.
Okay, so say that again. Sorry, Spanish literature. English literature? Did you say? Sorry.
Yeah, Spanish, English literature, maths, and further maths.
Oh wow. Okay, that's okay. So no more sleep for the parents on that one for at least the next 2 years. That's going to be some studying. Let me come back to you, Penny, if I can. I mean, these are great results for Wycombe High. They're great results for these two. But, there are going to be some students at Wycombe High, but also around the UK today who aren't getting quite the results that they were looking for. And I know that there's going to be some parents and students who will be listening to this who are kind of thinking about what their next steps would be. What would your general advice be to any student or parent who's kind of opening the envelopes today and maybe just not quite seeing what they were expecting?
Well, I'm sure that all schools will be doing things that are similar to us, but we've got designated staff who are here to support them both at a subject level and also in terms of next steps. So they don't open their envelope and then have to go off and cry somewhere and feel failures. The really important thing is that all our students are a success story. They are a really tight-knit, good year group who really support each other. And we know that those friendships and the support of staff will help those students who have not done as well as they would hope to do so, to make the best decisions for them going forward. So any student in any school just needs to talk to the support that's available in the school, and they can talk through possible solutions and how to achieve those. So that's what we're doing here today, along with lots of those schools, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I was talking to Nicola Renyard last week, and she described it in a really interesting way. She kind of said, it may not be the journey that you're expecting to take. It just might mean that you take a slightly different journey, but it's not the end of the world. So, there's always different options and journeys. And her first portal call was talk to your teachers. They're there. They're in the schools today. They can help. And there's many. I mean, I think that is true. I think the teachers across all of the schools around the UK are pretty much on hand today to support where needed.
Also, I think for us as well, it's very much a case of our students are much more than their exam results. Our school ethos, we look beyond. We want our students to have all the opportunities that there are in the sixth form. We've got enrichment, we've got outreach, we've got leadership opportunities, great careers advice. We've got lots of things there for them to make sure that our students can be who they want to be. We don't want our students having any limits, whatever their grades are, basically.
Thank you, Hafsa. Let me ask you another question. What are you going to do today? I mean, today's a celebration day, right? So what's your plans for today when you leave here? What are you going to be up to?
I'm gonna go to London on a cable car and just eat out and have fun.
Eat out and have fun. Perfect. That sounds like a good day. What about you, Evie? Have you got plans? Spending your mum and dad's money, probably.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go out to eat with one of my friends and my family, so that'll be very nice.
Well, listen, Penny, let me just finish with you. I mean, let's just talk a little bit about Wycombe High School, because these results, we're getting kind of, I mean, you said it's 8 o'clock this morning when these results came out. I'm hearing good things about Wycombe High. Generally, you must be very pleased in the way that, you've performed as a school this year.
The most important thing is I'm really proud of the hard work that our students have put in, and that they have got the results that they deserve, and they can go on to the next stage now. GCSEs is very much a portal to the next steps, and lots of our students are empowered to go on to the next steps of what they want to do at A level and beyond. So we're looking to make sure that we're supporting them with the enrichment opportunities they've got, where they might want to go to university. If they want to do apprenticeships, we will support them with that. Obviously, we know the government are coming up with lots of new ideas for young people, and we'll make sure that we are absolutely at the forefront of schools supporting our students to do whatever they want to do in their next 2 years of their 7-year journey at Wycombe High School.
Well, listen, I was going to say, thank you very much for your time this morning. Congratulations to both of you. I wish you genuinely all the best as you move into the world of A-levels. You have a few weeks off now to just enjoy the summer and to go and spend your mum and dad's money in London and generally pig out and have a great celebration today. And mums and dads as well, congratulations. You must be incredibly proud of your children's achievements. So thank you for having. It's these. You'll see this when you look at the video later. It's like a wall of faces on here this morning. It's really great. But in all honesty, congratulations. I wish you all the best, and thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.